You've probably seen it on TikTok. This stuff defies gravity. It's not a liquid, not a solid, but somehow both. What is it? And why does it behave like it's alive? It's made from cornstarch and water, but the way it moves is anything but simple. Watch how it changes shape when you try to grab it. It's called a non-Newtonian fluid, which means it doesn't follow the usual rules of physics. But how did it get its name? Let's find out. The name comes from a fictional place in a Dr. Seuss book, but the science behind it is very real. It's a fascinating example of physics in motion. And while it's fun to play with, Oobleck has serious applications in engineering, robotics, and even medicine. Let's explore why. So, what exactly are we talking about? It's a substance that's both a liquid and a solid, depending on how you look at it. It's like a science experiment that defies logic. It's called Oobleck, and it's made from just two simple ingredients, cornstarch and water. But don't let the simplicity fool you. It's a material with surprising behavior. The name Oobleck comes from a fictional place in Dr. Seuss's book, where it rains the stuff. But its real-world applications are anything but imaginary. From industrial uses in manufacturing, to even helping in medical devices, Oobleck's properties make it useful in ways that feel almost magical. But it's science, not sorcery. You might not know it, but Oobleck is actually a perfect example of how science is everywhere, right in your kitchen. It's not just a weird science experiment. It's a real-world demonstration of non-Newtonian fluids. Understanding Oobleck helps us grasp how materials can behave differently under pressure, something that's actually used in real-life engineering and robotics. So even though you might think of Oobleck as a kid's toy, it's secretly shaping the technology you use every day. It's science in action, hiding in plain sight. Next time you see a video of someone walking through a pool of Oobleck, remember, it's not just fun. It's a window into the future of material science. And if you ever find yourself in a situation where you need to protect something from impact, Oobleck's behavior might just save the day. Literally. So when did this gooey wonder first make its appearance? It's actually rooted in a 19th century science fair, where a curious inventor tried to create a fluid that could hold its shape. The experiment was supposed to prove that some materials could act like both liquids and solids, but instead it created this weird, impossible substance that defied all expectations. The name Oobleck came later, from a children's book that used the substance as a playful, mysterious material. It was a clever way to get kids excited about science without using real chemicals. Fast forward to today, and Oobleck isn't just for science fairs or classrooms. It's actually used in industrial applications, like in robotics or protective gear, where it can absorb shocks or change shape instantly. But no matter where it is used, Oobleck always reminds us that science can be both strange and beautiful. Like a material that's never quite sure if it wants to be a liquid or a solid. So Oobleck isn't a real thing, but it's super cool. It's made of cornstarch and water. You mix them, and it acts like a solid when you push it, but it's like a liquid when you let it rest. It's like a science trick, but it's actually a really cool example of something called a non-Newtonian fluid. That means it doesn't act like normal stuff. People make it for fun, but scientists study it because it helps them understand how materials behave under different forces. It's like a science experiment you can play with. So, even though it's silly, it's actually really smart. You can learn a lot from a gooey mix of cornstarch and water. It's science in a jar. So, to get started, you need a simple setup, just cornstarch and water. Imagine mixing them in a bowl, like making a thick sludge, but with a twist. The key is to add the water slowly, like pouring it in drops. It's a bit like making a magic potion, but with science behind it. As you mix, you'll notice the texture change. It becomes more viscous, almost like a gel, but still able to flow when you move it gently. Now, the real magic happens when you try to scoop it up. It behaves like a solid, but only for a moment, before flowing back into the bowl like a liquid. This is where the science really shines. It's not just a fun experiment. It's a window into the fascinating world of non-Newtonian fluids. Now, let's zoom in. When you press your hand into Oobleck, you're not just pushing liquid, you're compressing a network of cornstarch particles. These particles, which are usually separated, suddenly come together, forming a temporary solid structure around the force you're applying. But if you move your hand slowly or gently, the particles can slide past each other again, and the Oobleck flows like a liquid. It's this balance between solid and liquid that makes Oobleck so strange and so fascinating to watch in action. The magic of Oobleck isn't just in what it looks like. It's in how it behaves under different kinds of force, revealing the hidden physics of non-Newtonian fluids. Now, here's the twist that turns Oobleck from a simple mix into something truly magical. When you apply pressure, the cornstarch particles get crowded, and the liquid can't flow around them anymore. But as soon as the pressure is gone, the liquid slips back in, and the particles spread out again. It's like the Oobleck is playing a game of hide-and-seek with itself. This behavior is called shear thickening, and it's a rare and fascinating property that scientists are still trying to understand fully. It's not just fun to play with. This kind of behavior has real-world applications, like making stronger materials for construction or even safer body armor. So, the clever twist in Oobleck science is that it's not just a sludge. It's a smart, responsive material that changes its behavior depending on what's happening around it. So, what's really happening when you grab a handful of Oobleck? It's not just a weird goo. It's a material that behaves like a liquid when you're gentle, but acts like a solid when you're quick. This is because Oobleck is a non-Newtonian fluid, which means its viscosity changes depending on how much force is applied. The more force, the more it resists flow. When you move slowly, the cornstarch particles have time to slide past each other, letting the Oobleck flow. But when you move fast, they jam together, making it feel like a solid. This behavior is due to the way the cornstarch and water interact. The particles are suspended in water but don't settle, creating a kind of dynamic balance between solid and liquid. Understanding Oobleck isn't just about fun science. It's about learning how materials can behave in surprising ways, which has real-world applications in engineering and robotics. So imagine if your favorite cereal was trying to escape a bowl of milk. It would squish, slide, and even stand up if you pushed it just right. That's Oobleck in a way. It's like a cereal that never gets soggy. It's not magic. It's just science pretending to be a fun, messy experiment. The cornstarch and water fight over being a solid or a liquid, and the result is something that's neither, but somehow both. You can walk on it, but it won't hold your weight for long. It's like trying to walk on a trampoline that's been dipped in water. You bounce, but you're never really on top. And here's the best part. It's a perfect example of non-Newtonian fluid. It doesn't behave like most things you know. It's like the universe is playing a joke on physics. And Oobleck is the punchline. So next time you see Oobleck, don't just think of a science project. Think of a tiny, squishy universe playing by its own rules. It's a reminder that the world is stranger and more fascinating than it seems. Before you go, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tell us in the comments what you'd like us to make next. We read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. Comment this emoji if you made it to the end.